This time is going to be different. God is going to expose his hand. God is going to show people how much he's with you. And God is going to deliver you out of situations that you've been stuck in and you had no control about. God is going to change people's minds about you. Because people are going to understand who you are the moment you walk in the room. They're going to feel your presence. You're going to be recognized for the superstar you are. God says he's about to allow you to be recognized by the eyes of your enemies. He's going to allow you to be recognized by the eyes of your friends, your frenemies, your fake family members. See, this year, this time around is going to be different for you. You're going to finish 2025 off so strong. And God told me to tell you that when you walk into 2026, you will walk in it with your head up. You will walk in it with your bank account up. You will walk in it leveling up. You're going to walk into the next phase of your life up, like no longer down. Like you have been having to do things by yourself. You had to get people to love you by you sacrificing who you are. You changing who you are, altering who you are so that people can accept you because that's how they wanted you to be. You had to leave parts of yourself in order for others to love you. And God says no more of that. That in this next season, that when he shows up for you, people are going to accept you. They're going to love you or not. They're going to love you or hate you. And a lot of people, they're going to accept you because they realize that they never should have tried to change you, because this is who God created on this earth. And the same person that God created, the same person they tried to change, is changing lives. God is changing their status. God is changing them. God accepts them. Look what God did to them when I tried to reject them. That's how people are going to say to you. When I wanted them to meet my standards, you see, people didn't think you were enough. And that's what I'm feeling in my spirit. But God knew you were enough. God is blessing the version of you that people wanted to change, but you committed to God and you stayed in your confidence. Right? While people stayed in your comfort zone when it came to your identity. You didn't try to go out and be a different person. God says he's blessing you. When you're walking into this next season, you're going to walk with doors open and your head up. And it's going to be easy access. You're going to be privileged. See, there were so many sacrifices that you had to make, but in this next season, you're going to be privileged. You're going to be set apart. God is setting you apart, and he's showing you that you've always been enough. You haven't had enough. You may have not been enough to other people, but God says in this next season, he's going to elevate you so much that you know that nothing has changed in me except God. God had work to work through you. God had to work on you, but you're still the same old person. You still got that same heart, baby. Your spirit didn't change when people wanted you to change, when they wanted you to alter, when people wanted you to live up to their standards. God says that you raised a standard. You knew that you were worth more than losing yourself for loving others. You knew that there would be people that would accept you, and God says he accepts you. And look how much he's about to show you that he accepted you, because he's about to elevate you. He's about to level you up. And so you're not going to have to worry about a lot of things that you had to worry about: money, finances, and a lot of things that you went through in the past. That is going to be a first and last time for that ever. Like, you had to be in a season. The season was extended for some of you. You had to be at distance. You went MIA. And you had family members trading. You had family members turning on you in your darkest hour. And people had to literally adjust to you not being around. And some of them not because you didn't want to be around, but because you seen how they were treating you when you were down. God says you're never going to have to go through that again. I don't know who I'm talking to, but you're never going to have to go through changing yourself, or you're never going to have to go through the approval of others, because now you have self-approval. Now you know who you are. Now you know that God has called you to be who you are. Only person that can change you is God now. You can't change because God loved you the way you are. And I don't mean when it comes to doing things that God wants to change in your life. I mean when it comes to changing for others. There's so many times I tried to change for other people, and and when God started to change me, I started to realize that all the things that I tried to change for other people, it wasn't worth it, and God didn't want to take it away from me. God loved those things about me. And guess what? The craziest thing is, you're not the one that's shining. God is. I need you to type that in the comments down below. I'm not the one that's shining. God is. See, when God raises you up, there are so many people that when they elevate, when they level up, don't you know that it's them? They leveled up. They did it. People recognize them. People see their face. People start to worship them. People start to encourage themselves in them. But when people see you, they're going to see God. When you show up, God is going to show up. And God said, don't you give up before he shows up. I don't know who needs to hear this, but all you got to do is keep walking into your destiny, because this season is so different for you. You're about to elevate, and you're leveling up already. As you even spiritual wise, as you even watch this video, your following is going up. Your likes are going up. Your money is going up. Your bank account going up. Your life going up. You are truly called and you're truly chosen. So if you're watching this, God doesn't want you to worry. He doesn't want you to stress. He wants you to step into your true identity and to stay there. Step into your godly identity, your godlike identity, your godlike mentality, the one that says that I love you, that I created you in my image, in my own image, the one that tells you that you are the head and not the tail, the one that tells you that you're divine, you're above and not beneath, the one that tells you that God is committed to you, the one that tells you that he would never leave you nor forsaking you. You have to step into your godlike mentality, your godly mentality, because the world will try to change you, and God wants you to stay just how you are and let him change with the things he wants to change about you. But he says that it says in the Bible that God will finish the good work he started in you, right, until the day of Jesus Christ. That means that God is always working on you, but he's working on you not how the world is working on you. God is changing your heart, not changing the gifts he's giving you since a child. And a lot of people want to change those gifts. A lot of people want you to rap better, sing better. A lot of people want you to quit the job and to go and get an engineering job, when God gave you the crafty hands that can create pewters, when God gave you the hands that can cook, when God gave you the tongue, the mouth that can sing, when God gave you the eyes that can see and the ears that can hear, and his promise. And a lot of people want you to get your mind off of God and put it in the gutter. And that's how you become less of who you are and more of who they are. So if you're watching this, God wants to bring you peace by letting you know you're in the right place at the right time, at the right moment. Things are happening for you. Things are changing for you. Situations are shifting for you. Life is getting better. Life is looking up. Your life is getting better. Your life is changing. And after you watch this video today, things will never be the same. God is blessing you. You're the head and not the tail. You're above and not beneath. You shall walk by faith and not by sight. You shall see the promises, the glory, the mercy, the love of God, the compassion of God in the land of the living. And you shall not worry, nor shall you not stress, nor shall you not get weary in well-doing, nor shall you not fear. I don't know who needs to tell you this. God says, I am here. I even feel it now that God is sending his presence with you as you step out of your doors today, as you step out of your bed today. Some of you didn't even have plans to do what you were supposed to do because you've been feeling a lack of confidence. You don't have no self-confidence. But if you know that God is going with you, not even that, God went before you. That means as you was napping, as you were sleeping, God already prepared your day. He made preparations for you to win today. Get up and do it. I don't care what the devil says. I don't care how the devil tries to keep you down. So God told me to tell you to get up and do it. Be who you are, even with a little bit. Be who you are, even with nothing. This is in your house. Don't you know the lady with the oil jars that she went to the prophet Elijah, and Elijah said, take your oil, ask the neighbors for jars, and pour the oil, and it will overflow. And God wants you to know that whatever you have right now, that's all you need to make it. That's all you need to trust him. That's all you need to do is commit yourself to the little that you have, and God will multiply it. You don't have to worry about multiplying it. You don't have to have the stress about multiplying it. You don't have to have the fear that it will not increase, because when it's in the hands of the Creator, anything that God touches will multiply. The 5 loaves and the 2 fish, don't you understand? It fed mega multitudes of people. It fed masses. And God says all you need to do is trust in him, have an encounter with him right now. Let him know that you trust him right now. Say, Lord, I trust you. I don't know if I can do this without you. It may not look like enough in my eyes. I may not have enough in the eyes of humans. My family may laugh at me because look at what I'm working with, and I decided to quit my job. But God, I trust you. And I want you to know something. Don't you go quitting your job unless the Lord tells you. But when God tells you to make that move, make it with faith, step in faith, because God has a future for you. Many of you are entrepreneurs and CEOs and business owners, and you're working for somebody else's company. Many of you were supposed to start your own company, and you're working for somebody else's company. Many of you, God has called to have kingdom real estate. God has called for you to have landscape. God has called for you to have land, and you're sleeping on somebody else's couch. You're sleeping on the floor. You're sleeping on the streets. Don't you know that you're a kingdom kid? Don't you know that you're royalty? And so God wanted me to tell you, you better walk by faith. You better do what he says, because when you do what he says, it leads to the road of delight. I hear it in my spirit that you're about to delight in doing what God wants you to do, because it's about to be rewarded. Every time you take a step towards God's direction, you will be rewarded. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.